Good afternoon and welcome to another beautiful day of trash picking. This is an interesting pile because this guy usually doesn't throw out good stuff, but he threw out this compressor. And I want the electric motor. I want the compressor head. I don't want the tank, so what I'm going to do is snap my fingers and there they are. The electric motor, the compressor, it's a nice cast iron one, aluminum head. This big pulley, if I can get that off. And here are the tools that I had to use. Mostly 1/2-inch stuff and a screwdriver and stuff. Pain in the butt factor on that, maybe about a 2. We're walking down a main road and the dog is barking. But I don't care, because I saw a thing. Look at this thing. A Heineken keg, and it's empty. So that's either made of stainless steel or aluminum. And if it still holds beer, I can sell it. But if it doesn't, I can scrap it. And let's see what's down here. Wow. That's a big electric motor. I'm parked so far away right now. We got some copper bits. Down there, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Gotta look under the garbage bags. Now right here, Darth Vader's helmet. Right here is this big cast iron monstrosity. And what this is like a, I don't know, I think it's like a corn shucker or something. But that's pretty crazy. So I think we're gonna pull the car up and take that. Then there's a big hose and blah blah blah. A timing light, and that's about it. But I think I'm gonna have to grab my car. This thing's probably only good for scrap, but I don't know. Maybe we can hose it off and sell it to somebody as a corn shucker thing or whatever it is. I'm already running out of room in the trunk, but at least we figured out what this thing is. It's the Red Cross Fruit Crusher. It's made by the Red Cross Manufacturing Company of somewhere. And now it is officially the Red Cross Fruit Crusher and Trunk Filler, because this is like my second stop of the day and my trunk is already full. Oh my god. Well, here's a small pile, but it has in it a guitar. The Jasmine by Takamine. Sounds pretty good. I don't know why they threw it out. I don't know. It's got like a work order on it that I crumpled up because it has an address on there. Oops. But, you know, maybe the electronics are broken or something. It's kind of a cheap guitar, but people buy cheap guitars. As long as you sell them cheap. I give this pile a 0% chance of having anything good in it, and a 100% chance of having an address label that I'll need to blur out later. Let's see. Pattern cams. Oh, I know what those are for. They're for a sewing machine. Monogrammer and templates. Yeah. Kenmore sewing machine bits. These are worth exactly $0 locally, but people buy them on eBay. Crappy broken bucket. Nope. Alright, address label. We'll look over here for a second. No address label. And we got tablecloths and doilies. All kinds of fancy things. Now I'm going to put the camera in front of my head so we can look at this helmet. What the heck is that? You know what this looks like? Remember that movie, Every Which Way But Loose? The Black Widows? Looks like something they would wear. It's vintage. What's in here? It's a, oh, that's exactly what it says it is. An electronic cooler warmer thing. We don't want that. Alright. Over here, illuminated palm tree. And some, I don't know, how much does this cost? This felt stuff? Would anyone buy that? Is that 10 bucks worth? We'll see. And in here, little bunny rabbit. Nothing great. And what's in here? This is a case for art. So I'm going to unzip it. I'm going to look at it just to make sure there's not... there's like art stuff in here. You got pencils. We'll take those. You got watercolors. You got lettering set. And you got another zippered case, which has, wow, this is some carefully protected art. Think we find a masterpiece in here? No. It's just like drawing pads and stuff. I don't know though, I think we'll take all of this because sometimes you get these like young hipster students at the flea market and they'll buy this whole thing with all this junk in it for like $5-10 bucks. So I guess I was wrong about this pile. Good stuff, no address labels. My bad. And look how neat it is. You wouldn't even know we were there. That's the way you trash pick. Neat. These people have a huge post that has their address on it. So, kind of coming in sideways. But I wanted to look at these. It's like this really cool garden cart. The Easy Go XL. It's the easy fall on the ground. But that looks pretty cool, and the reason I'm not going to take it is because it's broken. And I'm assuming the small one's broken too, but these are iron weights. And in here, thank God, is that catnip? Yeah, I thought it was something that looks like catnip that I may not necessarily mention, right? Then we got, wow, can I get this open? Yeah, discs in there. So we got catnip, DVDs, little iron weights, because I decided to stop and look at their garden carts. And that's how it goes sometimes. Look, it's a radiator fin, and it's longer than I am. Oh, I'm about 6 feet tall. This thing's about 8 feet tall. So we are going to put it in the scrap metal bender. And we are going to bend it and stomp on it and maybe give it one more shot in the scrap metal bender. And a little more stomping. That's good enough for now. But oh my goodness, where are we gonna put it? This is what I was afraid of tonight. And oh, by the way, I'm not wearing gloves. These things are ridiculously sharp. You will cut yourself to shreds. I'm just very, very experienced and I have kind of calloused hands. But if you're gonna handle this stuff, wear gloves. This pile over here is excellent. So I hope you'll forgive me for the barking dog across the street. And I hope I can forgive myself for loading my trunk up with all that crap. Where are we gonna put this scrap metal? There's no room for scrap metal in the trunk. Uh-oh. This pile's gonna be a catastrophe. Starter motor? Anybody? Let's see. You think there's actually a carburetor in here? There's something. Something that resembles a carburetor. Wow. I did not anticipate that I was going to have this kind of a scrap score on the day when the trunk is filled with crap. But here it is. Starter motors. Aluminum bits. Delco sound speakers. Carburetors of all sorts of shapes and sizes. I'm assuming this stuff is all just worthless, but whatever. Neighbor's dog is barking at me. Power steering pump, let's hope it's empty. Then we got a really nice little fixture. That's totally destroyed though. And an alternator. Wow. And of course, a pile like this wouldn't be complete with without a couple of brake rotors. Mismatched, of course. Where are we gonna put them? Over there by the beer keg, I guess. Another starter motor. Alright, I will get the carburetors all loaded up and I'll re-clean up this pile so it ain't a mess. Man, that was a phenomenal score. Since the last pile, I found a couple of really cool bikes, which I couldn't record. It's a Nishiki. Look at this thing, it's got like these Diacomp levers and everything. And then this Raleigh super course. Horrible condition, but really cool bikes. And now, I don't know, what do you think? The antique Kirby vacuum? That is crazy. It's really worthless, but it's got to be worth something in it's got to be worth something in scrap. And then, as I'm struggling right now, the Wagner power painter. I don't know. Nobody wants those. an umbrella, hedge trimmer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this Kirby just for the fun of it, I guess. So I was gonna take this Kirby, but I also forgot to mention I found a ton of wire at another pile. So the trunk is kind of loaded. Yeah, and I found a push mower. I couldn't record there. There was like a 2-year-old kid in the driveway. People get sensitive about that stuff. So what do you say? Are we gonna take the Kirby or are we gonna not take the Kirby? I think we'll make up our mind and tell you in a minute. I just couldn't say no to that plaid bag, so we took the Kirby. Probably a bad idea, but we took it. Look, my whole back seat is filled with blow molds, and I couldn't record because the lady was outside talking on her phone. So, what do we got here? Some scrap metal I'm not going to take. A motor that I will take. And, let's see, empty Keurig box. Is this fin on? Alright. See, here's the problem. This fin, like, weighs nothing. 10 pounds, maybe, but it's probably worth $5 or $6. So, I guess I can just, wow, where am I going to put it? This is the most cumbersome load ever. Alright, the goal tonight is to not break this guitar. That guitar is the weak link. But if I go ahead and put this fin right there, then maybe, yeah, that should do. And let's see if I can fit this motor in the trunk. Oh yeah, we still got room. Some room. Maybe we have room. Like one too many carburetors in there or something. All right. Once again, I'm sorry I couldn't record at the bike pile, the wire pile, the blow mold pile, but at least you got to see the fins. We have a little friend for this pile. Isn't that adorable? But this isn't adorable. I really thought that I was going to be able to show you something fantastic right here. Look at this. What does this look like? You know what it looks like? It looks like a huge coil of copper tubing. But it's not. It's just plastic. I almost never fall for this anymore, but I was so excited. Oh, it's just plastic. Oh my God. Maybe I'll take this box though. My friend who's selling stuff on eBay needs boxes. We'll see. We may be at the point where all that junk that I put in the trunk earlier is going to be a problem. Because look at all this junk that I want to put in the trunk. Alright, let's see what we got. These are beautiful brake rotors. Trunk will close. How about this one? All right, we're still good. Now, like half a quart of Mobil 1. Copper pipe. Iron pipes. Iron pipe threader. I'm not even thinking about this push mower. Let's see. Car parts. Wow. Brake caliper. That's small. More car parts. I'm playing scrap metal Tetris. Is that your thumbnail? Trash picking and playing scrap metal Tetris. I'll go with it. It's a good name for a video. This makes me wonder, is that Tetris theme song? Is that copyrighted? Wow, this is crazy. The thing is, though, it looks like a way bigger load of metal than it is. But we got that dumb beer keg and that dumb fruit shredder in there. Alright. Whoa. This thing weighs like a ton. That is not going in the trunk. We'll put that up front. This thing's got a cord on it. So cut the cord. And, see a baseball bat. Wow. Nice little bat to go in. What a ridiculous load. And let's see. You know I'm going to try and get that off in a minute. Alright, I'll tell you how I did. I think I see a couple of interesting old dishes in this laundry basket over here. So let's dig in. That's aluminum. Lennox. And those are lightweight aluminum, so I don't really care about those. This is what I'm looking for. Right here. That's Pyrex. The Pyrex Golden Flax series or whatever. And this is Pyrex right here. God, we used to have these when I was a kid. Let's see what else we got. Tupperware X. Nothing. Corningware, that's kind of cool. I don't know that I want those bowls, but they're neat. Silverware, gross. This is pretty noisy. Check this one out, though. Another one of these Corningwares. I'm so far out of my element right now, but let's see. Nope, garbage, garbage, garbage. So yeah, we got we've got a few interesting pieces here. Corningware, small Corningware. I'm gonna see if I can find the lid for that. And then this Pyrex right here. That's Pyrex. Probably won't even keep those. And then that thing's a piece of aluminum. It's pretty cool. Cool old kitchenware. I have no idea where I'm gonna put this stuff in the car. Just none. But I guess I can, I don't know, maybe between the Kirby vacuum and the big metal fin thing. Luckily, I had enough single-use plastic grocery bags to protect everything. So Andrew Cuomo and your bag ban, you can go fuck. So me and my friends, all the Nutcrackers, have been reviewing tonight's footage, and it looks like we got quite a bit. So even though it's still daylight and I've only gone around this town once, I think we'll end the video here. Let's do a little recap, though. We got this beautiful Raleigh what's this called? A super course. I mean, the condition is just simply awful, but this is a gorgeous bike, and I think someone's gonna resurrect it as long as the seat post isn't stuck. And this Nishiki Backroads is kind of a, what, mid-80s mountain bike, but it's not that bad. You know, I've had worse. It's in awful condition, and it looks like the frame has been broken and welded right here. But maybe somebody can do something with that. Now in the trunk, let's not forget the keg and the fruit shredder, which are taking 80% of the room, but the other 20% is handily filled with just a gorgeous assemblage of wire and pipes and aluminum, brake rotors, everything. There's tons of old car starters in there, carburetors. This is a great scrap metal load. And then in here we have this Kirby vacuum, which is worthless, and a 3/4 empty box of Devil's Food Zingers, which are delicious. Push mower, worthless. Some scrap metal. All this cool Pyrex and Corningware. The guitar has not broken yet, and I guess if I do break it at this point, I just won't tell you. And the aforementioned blow molds. So that's not going to be the end of the night, but it's going to be the end of the video. And as usual, I really appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. And until next time, thanks so much for watching.